My mom had her tubes tied after my sisters were born. A few years later, guess who came?
She had her tubes tied, but she still had you?
Apparently, it's like a 1% chance. So yeah, that's right. I'm a 1%er.
We are
Howdy
back
dowdy.
with, what'd you say?
Howdy dowdy.
Howdy dowdy?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like, hi, I don't know. Yo, 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 yo. Is that better for you?
That's happier, yeah.
All right.
We're back with the least famous Ryan with
Right. Ryan Reed.
your name.
With Ryan Reed.
All right, take two.
Okay.
What up, y'all? We're back with the least famous Ryan with
Ryan Reed.
and Bailey Pless. I'm Bailey Pless, rapper, comedian, and
I'm Ryan Reed, ninja, author, artist, Imagineer. Imaginator.
like the Disney Imagineers. Imagine.
Just, I'm a person that uses their imagination.
Okay.
Imaginator. And that sounds kind of cool.
Imaginator. On our first episode, we had a fan respond. We were talking, the name of this podcast is The Least Famous Ryan. And that is because Ryan is somewhat famous by his own standards.
Yeah.
We Googled that term, the least famous Ryan, to make sure no one had taken the name of the podcast. And we discovered that Google AI had already determined there is a least famous Ryan. And this least famous Ryan was Ryan Good. He designed clothes for Justin Bieber. He's a producer on some of the Justin Bieber stuff. And Google is claiming, I think because he was in some show or movie that had the word least in the title, it just kind of like associated that with him and called him the least famous Ryan. So we are starting a beef with Google AI, and we want to get Ryan Good on board. And someone listened to the episode, they said we should actually reach out to Ryan Good.
How are you going to do
Justin Bieber's clothing designer guy.
How are you going to do that?
Instagram, dude.
Oh.
DM, a direct message, and just ask him if he'd like to come on the podcast. They want to hear if he thinks he's less famous than you, I guess.
You should totally do that. Because I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
Why can't I message some random person I don't know?
Yeah, just you're trying to build your Instagram anyway. Just follow him and then just send him a message.
I don't use social media that much. I posted some pictures for you.
Uh-huh.
And that was a lot.
You don't slide into people's DMs? You don't DM girls on Instagram either?
I do not DM anybody. It would be easier to just delete Instagram than try to embarrass myself trying to message somebody just to either see the message go unread and then you're just like, oh, all right.
But you don't know that's going to happen, Ryan. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. Your social media presence definitely needs some work, but like,
I look like I'm a fake account. I'm that account that you open up and you say, oh, this person looks real, but then you realize that all those different photos were posted separately on the same day, and you say, wait, hold on, this is kind of weird. Why do they have like several photos?
Don't post stuff on the same day.
At what point can I hire someone that like wants to do my Instagram for me? Like I say, hey, Ryan, can I take a picture of you? I'm like, yeah, sure. And like they take a picture and they say, hey,
Into
this
the
is
mic.
Oh, in the mic. Hey, this is Ryan and we're just hanging out. This is Ryan hanging out. Or like, can I get like a fan page, but like a dedicated fan page that they talk to me and then I just like send them over stuff? Like, do you know how like when the famous person doesn't
you
have...
don't want your own Instagram to have anything. You want a fan-made Instagram to give people updates on everything about you. When you write a new book, if you make a song.
Yeah. Back in my day,
in
my day, in our phones, we didn't have this always social media to try to contact us. You used a cell phone. You used a house phone. You had to get their phone number, call them up, and be like, hey, are you hiring? Or hey, are you busy? Can we talk? Can I sell you something? I keep like hitting the mic.
Ryan, so, I'm pretty sure the internet's been around the majority of the time you've been alive.
Listen, you don't know how old I am. So
okay,
let's not even get into this.
All right. Okay, how about this? Because people want us to poke this bear a little bit, this Google least famous Ryan debacle thing. We have to do something. So how about by next week, we just follow him?
Oh, God.
And then we talk about sending him a DM.
He's going to see me follow him. He's going to say, who's this random dude following me? I do not know this person. And then
he has 912
those are all
followers.
His friends.
No,
he's probably met every single one of those people individually and said, oh, cool, yeah, I'll follow you. And then like you follow me. And like he just ends up not following them because maybe he just either forgets or he just doesn't care. I don't know. But he probably has met every one of those people. So he's going to see me follow him and he's going to be like, who is this person?
I'd say you've met 900,000 people over the course of your life.
That's why I like to consider myself famous in a way that because I've met a lot of people throughout.
Yeah, and if those people who you'd met had known that you had an Instagram, they would have followed you, and then you could be saying these things about yourself. You realize that, right?
I guess that is accurate. Yes.
So I win. I win the argument.
Is this going to be a beef email or like a nice email?
A nice email. We want him to come on the podcast.
Okay.
What would you say if it was a beef?
Like, hey, yo, I know who you are. You're going to know who I am. We both know you're pretty famous and that you're pretty successful. So you better keep succeeding and you're going to have the best time of your life. All right. Cause you'll know that I'm worse than you. And then he's going to know what's up. That he's going to know I'm the least famous Ryan.
He's going to be like, the fuck is this?
And then, well, I mean, if you want...
I don't even think I would know if that's beef. If I got a message like that, I wouldn't know that's beef. I'd be like, oh, someone sat on their keyboard.
Or someone's phone is just catching up just random words that they're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So you can't do that. So you could Google DMs.
Can I
don't
send
know.
him a picture of a beef? And he'd be like, oh, he's sending me beef? And then she was like, oh, and she was like, oh, he's sending you beef, bro. Beef bros?
I think I just need to make it clear right now that we do not condone sending unsolicited pictures of any kind of meat on this podcast, Ryan. No meat.
Fine.
Okay. Okay, so you're learning social media though. You're learning all the social media stuff, which is good because we kind of have to use it to promote, the podcast. The podcast that we both worked really hard on and rented this free recording studio from the Burbank Library.
Yes.
Big Burbank.
Big bank. Take Burbank.
Big Burbank. Take little. Yeah, I think I got to show the people every time.
Again?
Why not? If there's no one right in front of the door, I'll do it. There we go.
Bank.
So as always, we're recording this at the Burbank Library. It's amazing. And yeah, if anyone listening has any suggestions for what Ryan needs to say to Ryan Good, the other least famous Ryan, let us know. Tell him in a DM on his Instagram.
Oh, God. That means I have to message someone's back.
but then you're not sending the first message, so it's not as scary.
But they're saying, hey, and I go, hi. I'm like, wait, no, do I want to say hi or do I want to say, oh, hey, this is Ryan. How can I help you? Or do I say just like, hey, what's up? Or
as long as you don't send them a picture of meat, I think you're good, Ryan. I think you're Ryan good. You're good. Ryan good. Bing!
This human experience is pretty weird.
Yeah. Okay. What?
I said you guys is like human experience. So like I'm trying to get into this like social media stuff and then like talking to you people about like human culture. So fascinating.
I'm really afraid to ask, who do you mean by you people in that sentence?
Humans. Life forms. You and your friends.
Do you not think you're a human, Ryan?
I believe I am human-ish, more like a hybrid, if anything, but I don't think I'm like a hundo, like 100% human. I mean, like I'm from Earth in a sense because I was like born here, but I don't think I'm the same geno stuff as you.
Okay, so let me just clear it up for everyone listening. So this is not your like eccentric celebrity talk. You actually believe that you're an alien.
I believe that is the best case scenario for the circumstances of my life that I have lived. Yes.
What?
I mean, like, the way that I was born, I feel like the only way that really makes sense is I'm not a full human. Like, I mean, people have like crazy birth stories, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
What is your crazy birth story?
So, I'm the youngest child of 5. So I'm like the baby. I have 2 older brothers, and then I have 2 sisters that are twins. So I had 4 children born before me. My mom had her tubes tied after my sisters were born. So, my mom had her tubes tied after my sisters were born, so she wasn't supposed to have babies. A few years later, guess who came? This guy right here. That's right. So somehow...
So she had her tubes tied, but she still had you?
So apparently it's like a 1% chance. So yeah, that's right. I'm a 1%er. That's right. So it was like a 1% chance, but apparently they grew back and then I came out. So
her tubes grew back.
Her tubes grew back. So she said like miracle, while like siblings might have said mistake. So her tubes grew back and then I came. So the only thing that I can really imagine is that she was probably abducted by aliens. She obviously won't remember. The alien said, oh shit, we need to put this baby somewhere, because they were in some type of like comedy situation where they had some baby, probably like hangover. They abducted some baby and they need to put, it's an alien thing. They need to put that baby somewhere. So they abducted my mom, and then said, oh no, wait, she has her tubes tied. What are we going to do? And they said, bro, we're aliens. We can fix this. So they like went like that. They don't say like aliens. They say otherworldly, by the way, because like aliens like low-key offensive. So when I say it, it's just that way you can understand it. But otherworlder is like
otherworlder.
Otherworlder.
Okay, got it.
So they went like that and did their otherworlder stuff, got her into being not tubes tied, put me inside of her, and then at this point just like watched me grow and just been like taking care of me.
All right, so let me get this straight, because you just dumped a lot on me and didn't give me any times to like ask you questions. So even in this you believing that you were actually an alien,
yes,
you're still, even as an alien, you're still a stolen alien baby? You got hangovered? Like, you can't at least just believe, like...
Look, a lot of images like pop into my head, and which is why I like saying I'm like a writer or like artist and everything, because I'm getting these flashes of other alien worlds like sent to me as like a signal, because we're most likely like a hive mind of alien species.
You actually see these flashes?
I mean, they either come to me either in dreams or like random thoughts, or like sometimes like my body will start just moving. I'm like, oh god, like what's happening? But like I'm moving like the creature, and then like the story just like pops.
So you're like just doing the laundry, and all of a sudden, whoa, you have like a alien, otherworlder PTSD moment.
Yes, it's like it looks like,
and you see yourself getting stolen, and then probed into your mom by another worlder.
Yes, I mean technically, like you can probably have.
Does your mom know that you're having these flashes?
I mean, no, like they definitely would have wiped her mind. Like most humans, like most people can't really be able to accept it. So that's why the government can't tell people about aliens. Actually, no, they can tell people about aliens, and they did tell people about aliens during COVID. They went, hey, there's a bunch of deaths. COVID's bad. COVID dead. COVID bad. Aliens, by the way, they're real. COVID's bad. There's death. Forget about the alien stuff because COVID's bad, and then forgot anything about aliens and mentioning it at all. So this definitely falls along within my theories.
I guess I just thought that was some attempt to break the monotony. Like I didn't even look into it that much because I just assumed like, no, the government's not gonna just straight up tell us they're aliens. That seems too easy.
They're, because of people like me, and that's getting more into the entertainment industry. We're becoming more publicized.
Now we're starting conspiracies about Hollywood, real original.
I mean, like, let's just say there's some of us that are in Hollywood that are just a little different. So like, yes, there are a few of us that are probably connected. I mean, that's definitely.
So you think you are an alien, an otherworlder, and you believe there are otherworlders
Have
in
you seen
Hollywood?
Supernatural at all?
No.
Okay, so Supernatural with like Sam and Dean Winchester. Real names don't matter. Sam Winchester is technically like a little psychic devil baby.
Yeah.
So him and several other children are also psychic devil babies, because ultimately one of them were supposed to be the body for Satan, pretty much like be his new, like, I forgot what it's called, but be his new body, be his new form. So they needed a strong enough body. So that's pretty much what they did with us, is that they created all of these little hybrid alien babies. That way we're able to blend in with regular society. American Horror Stories kind of talked about it too. So like, I'm like, I want to see the perfect blend between like gray alien and human. So that's why I'm so tall and everything as well.
I mean, I feel like at this point you're pretty dug in there. I feel like I can't even argue with this. I'm just,
because it's so,
I've got to process all this.
It's so foolproof, right? Because there's no way.
Sure.
There's no way to debunk it.
I mean, someone say like the fact that it sounds like you just watched a whole bunch of 2 TV shows and kind of blended them together, that would kind of debunk it a little bit already. So what did your mom say? Like, so your mom just went with you're a miracle 1%. Like, what was your mom's story?
I mean, she said that the doctors told her that they grew back, and through science, and that she was technically really fertile. But I can't believe my mom about anything connected to my birth or anything, because I mean, she used to tell me that Shaquille O'Neal was my dad, and that's why that's my middle name. So how can I really trust anything she says about my growing up and my heritage, you know?
Wait, she said Shaquille O'Neal was your dad?
Yeah. She said Shaquille O'Neal is my dad, and that's why my name is Ryan Shaquille Reed, and that is also why I'm so tall.
You believe you were an alien when the lie your mother told you was that you were Shaquille O'Neal's son.
Yes.
And gave you the middle name Shaquille as proof.
Yeah.
Did you believe that?
That I was his son?
Yeah.
I mean, like, slightly. So, like, anytime I, like, watched Good Burger and, like, I saw him on there, or, like, have you seen the movie Kazam when he plays the genie?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I was like, he could be my dad. And I was, like, watching, and I was like, he's such, like, a good father to little Danny. I was like, oh. And then I was like, wait, but I was like, he's not my dad. And then I played basketball. My mom used to put like Shaq on the back of my jersey, but then I wasn't good at basketball, so I was like, damn, he might be my dad because like I can't make shots, and like I knew that was like the only thing that I knew about him is that he wasn't able to make free throws. And someone was like, hey Ryan, you can't make a free throw, and I was like, oh, I'm just trying to be like dad. I don't know if he can make free throws or not, but no, all right.
That's so sad, dude.
Listen, my dad was still in the picture, but
Shaq wasn't.
Shaq wasn't. So like he was like the dad that wasn't there, but like I saw him in the movies, and I think that was enough for me. Like movies.
Did you ever like go to a game or anything? Like were you ever in the same vicinity of Shaq?
No, because if I was in the same like proximity, I feel like the fatherly bond, I feel like he would feel it, and that would distract him from playing. And like he would be about to shoot, and he'd be like, hold on, and then, like he would like look towards the stand, and like he would look at me looking at him, and then he'd be like, what? He would like reach towards me, and he'd be like, son, and then I'd be like, Papa, and then like he would just like throw the basketball, and then I would like grab the ball, and then like I would just like just start bouncing, and just like out of nowhere, and then he would just like just calm me down to the stage.
The stage.
The
great basketball terminology, Shaq, son.
He would call me down to the score floorboard, score floor,
the score floor.
And then we would just like play a father-son game, and like they like all the people that came there for that Lakers-Clippers game, they would be completely okay with that.
They would just be like, oh,
exactly. They would just be like,
it's so wholesome.
So like he would just be teaching me how to play, and then like he would like, good job, son, and like he would like pass him the ball, and I'm like, thanks, Dad.
And then you would be able to shoot because you'd finally
had that connection.
Connected.
So like that's why like I would make that shot, and that shot would be like symbolizing that like we made our connection together, and that we were finally one and whole.
And then you'd celebrate by going to Good Burger.
Celebrate to going to a pop-up Good Burger. Yes.
Wow. Damn.
Well,
I think I need to clear up. These are actually serious allegations that you're making. I don't think anyone needs to put us on the record saying we think Shaq has illegitimate children and Ryan's one of them.
This is
Ryan Reed strictly not a lie that Ryan's mother told him.
Seems like a great kid, but he's not my kid.
Was it to get you interested in basketball, or was it just the easiest thing she could think of?
I think it was probably to get me interested in basketball. Okay. I know like at one point she called me like Dr. Ryan Shaquille Reed, so I just sent her a picture with me like in a doctor outfit. I was like, just for your memories, just in case, because I know it's not going to happen. So I did send her like a picture of me like in a doctor's outfit.
Don't say that. You could become a doctor.
Look, not in
last episode you said you were a scientist for JPL, so you could become a doctor. Yeah, totally. For Kaiser. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, will they give me a jacket? Like, is that like a black belt?
You need a lot more than a jacket to become a doctor, Ryan.
What else? That's a stethoscope. That's a stethoscope. Fuck you.
Yeah, stethoscope, Mr. Doctor.
I need a heartbeat checker.
What up, y'all? It's Bailey recording another voiceover in my apartment the night before we post this, because Ryan took a few more minutes to get back on topic after this little departure, and I couldn't really edit around it cleanly, so I'm having to do this. So just pretend this was an ad break, and now we're coming back to the show.
So I just binge watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? So I binge watched it because there was a commercial when Larry David was going onto a spaceship and he took off his face and he was an alien. And I said, oh shit, he's probably really an alien. I said, I should watch this shit.
That does not happen in the show.
It might not happen, but it made me watch that whole entire show. So at that point, I realized, I was like, oh, so aliens are in charge of making TV shows. So this is a recent thing because obviously that just recently aired as a commercial.
I do not support any of these conspiracies, people. Ryan's trying to drag me down with them, and I'm just saying it for the record. I think Shaq's his dad. I don't think he's an alien. I don't think aliens are... I think Larry David and Shaq are your dads.
Yes, because I feel like the entertainment raised me, because that's where I got a lot of my home like values, a lot of my like pretty much like the golden rule of like treat others how you want to be treated, and like just kind of like being...
That's from the Bible, not from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
What?
Learned that in Sunday school, but go ahead.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I didn't learn like treat others how you want to be treated from Curb Your Enthusiasm. I learned it from like the posters they put in elementary school.
Oh, okay.
And it's in like a gold poster.
So again, just for the record, everyone, these conspiracies Ryan believes, they're heavily influenced by TV. So please do not get it twisted. The TV came first. It's not a chicken or the egg scenario. The TV gave Ryan these crazy ideas about who makes the TV. So just, please don't come to us with any of this bullshit. Okay.
Wait, so are you telling me that the TV's making conspiracies about its own self?
I'm telling you, I think we need to move on.
Okay.
Okay. So if you truly are an otherworlder, Ryan, I want to play a little game with you. I'm just going to look up some questions. I'm going to come up with some questions off the top of my head. Just give me a minute. We'll cut here. Maybe space related, science fiction related, and we're just going to see how well you know your own kind. Is that cool?
Sure. We can try.
Okay.
But my limit is knowledge. I mean, my knowledge is limited to the space factors within the galaxy corporal universal guidelines.
You're not going to convince me you're an otherworlder by pretending to forget human words, Ryan. You can't just start speaking in nonsense words and I'll be like, oh, well, I guess he's from outer space. That's not the way it works.
Gibgar, glue, gabba glue, goo goo organization.
Okay, we're going to cut here. First off, Ryan, you're going to guess a couple of celebrities' horoscopes because it is kind of related to space, the zodiac signs and all that. What sign do you think Shaq is? Your father.
Pisces.
How'd you know that?
Fuck, wait, seriously?
yeah, you're right.
That's crazy. All right.
Maybe he is your dad, dude. All right, yes, Shaquille O'Neal, 1 point for Ryan. Shaquille O'Neal's sign is Pisces.
That was an accident. Because my current father is March, so I said his. So
oh shit.
Maybe oh god, what if Shaq is my dad? No, just go on. Next question.
Dude, forget DMing Ryan Good, forget DMing Shaq. Let's DM your dad, dude. Okay, second question. What horoscope sign, what zodiac sign is Larry David?
Okay, Larry David.
Mastermind behind Curb Your Enthusiasm.
He wears glasses. He's white. Which one's the Libra? Taurus. Sagittarius.
Nah.
Leo.
Nope.
Scorpio.
Nope.
Pisces.
Nope.
Gemini.
Nope.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I did it.
Great job, dude. It only took you like 10 guesses to get there.
10 out of 12.
Larry David, I'd have to watch the tape back. I want to hear what you didn't say. I'm surprised you even knew that many signs, considering you were acting like you didn't even know, like you wouldn't even know about horoscopes to begin with.
I mean, I'm like, my definition for horoscopes, like, I don't know if they're the same as like when you guys like, it's like, oh, you're a Scorpio, so you're probably like really like nice and like mean and you're like secretive. Like for me, like when I hear Scorpio, I think just like amazing and powerful and just like ultimate and like king and just like sexy and just like super amazing and it's super cool to hang out with and it's like super great friend and will probably be like the coolest person you've ever met and is adventurous and romantic and just you love Scorpios.
Spoken like a true Scorpio.
Oh, am I a Scorpio? Oh,
Question 3. What horoscope do you think I am?
You're going to make me a bad friend because I'm supposed to know your birthday.
Good friend Bailey, yeah.
Your birthday's in October, right? And Octobers are Leos? Sagittarius?
I'm a Libra, baby.
Libra.
Yeah.
Is it in October?
Huh? Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. You're a good friend. Don't worry. Question 4. How many moons does Mars have?
2.
Good job.
Yeah. I know people from that region, so.
Question 5. How many moons does the planet Feliosa have?
Feliosa.
Feliosa?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a faraway planet. You don't recognize that name? Feliosa? Ryan. That's the planet.
Like some weed.
That's the planet in your book that you wrote, Ryan. In your sci-fi book, Chaos Unleashed.
No.
That's a planet in the book that you wrote.
It is, but here's the thing. I did write that name, but like, do you know how like when you can't use like real names for stuff? Like this is like the whole thing about like them sending me like messages and like them telling me about this world. So the story book that I wrote from, I wrote about my forested planet world. Feliosa is just like some name that I kind of like made up randomly, but that world is based off my world. That's name sounds completely different from that. So like when I was writing it, I wrote the story, I wrote my real planet names, and then when I showed it to some of my people, they said, Ryan, you can't have our planet's name in there. They will define us and try to destroy us. So I had to change them out and like change a couple names just for the safety of our people.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I totally believe you, Ryan. And
so
I totally believe you. And my last question, how fucking high were you when you wrote this book to where you don't even remember the name of one of the planets?
The question is, how high am I right now? Just kidding. I'm not high anymore.
That's a good answer.
Yeah,
that's a politician answer right there, dude. You just turned it around on me. That was solid. That was solid, man. Hell yeah.
The state of the question is not how high I was at that time. It's just that the question that was being asked is not how high as I could have been.
Okay, council member Shaq Jr. Can you promote your book? We're about out of time. Can you promote your book to the people real quick?
Hey guys, my name's Ryan. You can find my book. It's called Chaos Unleashed: Awakening Chaos.
How do you spell chaos?
With a K, not a C. You can buy it on Amazon, or you can just type it into Google and you should be able to find it, because I'm gonna put it in some libraries pretty soon.
And if you want to be a guest on our podcast too, because it's only the second episode, we do eventually want some guests on this thing. You will be allowed to promote your own thing a little bit, but just keep in mind, you will have to promote Ryan's book. And we actually prefer if you have not read it.
Why do you prefer that?
It'll be fun.
I want to be able to talk to that person about the book and be like, what did you like about it?
Okay.
Like, how can I make it better? Like,
you can read it, but you don't have to. It's not required. We forgot the rest of the plugs. So you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at The Least Famous Ryan. You can follow Ryan personally at Ryan_RYU_Reed, REID. And you can follow me personally on Instagram at SnoopNogg, SNOOPNOGG. Back to the show. We're really running out of time.
Okay.
So is there you've got like a few seconds. Is there anything else you want to say to the people before we sign off?
All right, guys, have a good night. Again, my name is Ryan Reed. Next time we'll talk about how I was the one and my friend started Y2K. I'll catch you guys next time. That's all the time we have. Have a good time. Again, this is Bailey Pless. I'm Ryan Reed.
Wait, what?
What?
You can't end it like that.
Why not? How about saying
What did you
hey, what's up? I'm Ryan Reed. I'm Bailey
Wait.
Bless.
No. Before that, what'd you say?
Hey guys, I'm Ryan Reed. Catch you guys later next time.
And what was the Y2K thing?
Oh yeah, me, because like I'm an alien, so like the aliens were watching us, so like the whole Y2K thing, that was us.
We are out of time though, so I guess we will have to talk about that next time. You can't just drop. All right. I'm Bailey Pless.
I'm Ryan Reed.
And this is The Least Famous Ryan.